The way you speak is either turning him on or turning him off. Hit him in the soul. Let's get one thing straight, sis. The way you speak is power. It's either pulling him closer, making him crave your energy like oxygen, or it's pushing him away so fast, he don't even text back. Not because you're not beautiful, not because you're not smart, but because your words don't feel good to him. And don't get it twisted. This ain't about dumbing yourself down or walking on eggshells. It's about understanding how the feminine speaks and how the masculine listens. Let's talk about it. Part 1. Words carry energy and men feel it. Here's the hard truth. Men don't just hear your words, they feel them. The tone, the vibe, the emotion underneath. You could say, "Why didn't you call me last night?" And it sounds like control. Or you could say, "I missed you yesterday." And it lands like an invitation. Same situation. Two very different energies. One turns him off. One draws him in. Because feminine energy isn't in the logic. It's in the feeling. Part 2. Masculine energy reacts, it doesn't chase chaos. See, the masculine is wired to provide, protect, pursue. But only when he feels safe in your energy. And when a woman talks like a drill sergeant, correcting, controlling, criticizing, he's not turned on. He's turned off. He shuts down, pulls back, detaches. Not because he doesn't care, but because your voice doesn't feel like home. You want to know what turns a man on deeply, not just sexually, but emotionally, spiritually, energetically? Soft power. The kind of softness that doesn't beg, doesn't bark, doesn't bend over backwards, but it speaks with intention. It says, "I trust myself. I'm at peace. I know what I bring to the table." That kind of energy. He can't stop thinking about it. Part 3. High-value women don't overshare, they enchant. The way you talk tells him everything he needs to know about your self-worth. Are you rambling to fill the silence? Explaining yourself over and over? Begging to be understood? Oversharing your pain to prove your heart? That doesn't feel magnetic to him. That feels like pressure. But when you speak slow, from your body, not your wounds, you become the mystery. You become the magnet. High-value women don't talk to impress. They talk to connect. They don't try to prove they're the one. They let him realize it. Part 4. Words that turn him off and why. Let's break this down. Here are the types of speech that drain attraction. Nagging. "You never help me with anything." That sounds like blame. A man hears, "I'm failing." And no man wants to stay where he constantly feels inadequate. Over-directing. "You need to do this. Why didn't you do that?" That's mother energy. And unless he's got mommy issues, he's running from that vibe. Emotional dumping. "I just don't understand why everyone always leaves me." That's trauma speaking. That needs healing, not a man to save you. Competition. "Well, I make more money than you, actually." Masculine energy is competitive. If you're trying to one-up him, he'll let you win by walking away. Part 5. Words that turn him on and why. Now here's what makes him lean in. What makes him miss you after you hang up. What makes him crave more of you. Vulnerability. "I felt a little off today. Can I get a hug?" That's not weakness. That's real. That's trust. Affirmation. "I love how calm you make me feel." Men rise when they feel seen like that. Desire. "I love when you take charge." That's feminine surrender. That turns him on. Boundaries in grace. "I love talking to you, but I don't do disrespect even in jokes." That's self-worth. That's queen energy. Part 6. Silence is sometimes the most powerful sentence. Every word you speak is either an invitation or a warning sign. But hear this. You don't always have to say something. Silence is a form of language. And when a man disrespects you, pulls away, or plays games, silence speaks louder than paragraphs ever could. You don't need to chase. You don't need to convince. You don't need to defend your value. Let your absence do what your words never could. Final word. Be the woman whose words heal, not hurt. The truth. A man will forget the details of what you said, But he'll never forget how your words made him feel. Did he feel safe? Did he feel like a man around you? Did he feel seen? Because the woman who knows how to speak from her feminine core, not her fear, not her frustration, not her ego, she's unforgettable. Speak with softness. Speak with soul. Speak like a woman who knows she doesn't need to raise her voice to raise her value. Because the right man, he'll hear you even in silence. Powerful and poetic. If this hit home, don't just scroll. Share this with the women who need to remember their voice is sacred. And follow if you're done with low vibe love. You're not too much. You're just too powerful for the wrong ears. Speak like a queen. Be heard like a legend. We're rewriting womanhood around here.